Atiqur Rehman, if a temple was demolished to construct a mosque, why should a historical wrong not be corrected, especially at the center of religious beliefs, whether it's Mathura or Kashi? These are places of belief and faith for Hindus.
Two important points towards this, Gaurav. Number one is when the Ayodhya matter was going on in the Supreme Court said, we do not have any control over the history, but we do have control over our present. Secondly, when Aurangzeb destroyed, when any of the Mughal rulers or the Delhi Sultanate rulers, they destroyed their temples, there was no constitution in the world. There was no UN Human Rights Charter at that time.
How does UN Human Rights Charter or Constitution come in the way of Hindus approaching courts of law seeking right to pray at Mathura and Kashi? These are centers of beliefs of Hindus. No, you know, it's the way Mecca is for Muslims. It's for Hindus. It's Mathura, Kashi, and Ayodhya.
Yeah. I said you earlier, 1991 Places of Worship Act.
Sir, that's been challenged in a court of law. How does that enable Muslims or some people to object videography at a place of worship? If you have an objection, take it to a court of law. How can people stop it? Use brute force. Why should there be Hindu-Muslim enmity if a temple has to be built?
So we are causing Hindu-Muslim disunity? No.
By stopping videography, what is happening?
By stopping the videography, we are upholding the law, the Parliamentary Act.
Really?
Since 2 years it has been challenged and the government is unable to opine upon it. Why?
So will Muslims decide on the streets or will courts of law decide in India? But let me take that to Nupur Sharma. Initially, Nupur Sharma, the focus remained on the Sri Ram temple at Ayodhya, then Kashi and Mathura, now Bhojshala and Taj Mahal, and of course Qutub Minar. Ma'am, what's the agenda? Is the strategy, as Atiqur Rehman and some others allege, to constantly keep the country and Muslims on edge?
Oh, really? Gaurav, you want me to answer Muslims are on edge? Do you really want me to speak? Just like now, you chose to put my fader down versus a gentleman who was thoroughly and throughout heckling me when it was my chance to speak. And then the narrative is Muslims are on edge, Darawa Musalman. Fact is, he didn't allow me to speak and you decided to put my fader down when I was
again, you're not answering the question I've asked you. My time is restricted. My request to you is stay on the topic. Please answer the question, ma'am.
Doesn't matter. I will answer. I will say, wow, he can go to the UN Charter, but I need to stay on the topic. I will be schooled because I'm a Hindu. Gaurav, that's the reality in this country. Was there any UN Charter when Aurangzeb and Baba were destroying temples in India? What is this nonsensical argument that Mr. Rehman just gave? And you had no counter. So allow me to answer my way.
No, I am sorry, the viewers will decide for themselves who's being silly
allow
and
me
who's
to
being
now
stupid,
answer.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Allow me to answer.
Yes.
Yeah, no. And you will decide whose fader needs to be put down even though the other person is disturbing. Wow, that's not fair. And most certainly not putting the Muslims on edge, but the Hindus. Because the fact of the matter is that in today's parlance, it would be called criminal trespass. In today's parlance, all these offences committed years earlier would be triable under IPC. But the reality today is, these are private parties who are aggrieved and who are reaching the courts. You know, you had Vishnu Shankar Jain. Yesterday on my debate, he revealed a very interesting fact, which none of us know. That the Kashi Vishwanath issue is a civil matter which was first filed in the year 1936. So all these people coming on television today saying, ekdam se inko kaise yaad aayi? No, that's not true. In fact, even the Ram temple, the Janbhoomi matter was actually filed in the mid-19th century. It was actually filed under a British rule.
Yes.
How many people actually know that? So to come on television today and say that those people who are rightly so asking for a videography, I'll tell you something. You know, tum itna jo Nawaizi heckling me, why do you not put his fader down? Because he is disturbing my flow of thought. Now, you know, Gaurav, I have a simple question to ask of Mr. Rehman and his ilk. If there is nothing to hide, allow the survey to go on. For that matter, you should open the doors of the mosque and say, dekh lo, हमने आपका कुछ नहीं invade किया, हमने आपका कुछ नहीं लूटा. या फिर, are you worried that the fact that Quran says that in case it's a disputed property, in case there is a right
small
that
rebuttal.
somebody may have a claim on it. You cannot offer namaz on such a
Okay.
land.